Together magazine is with Wilson Kipketer. Wilson is one of the legends of middle distance running, and he's followed his massively successful career by immersing himself in the world of peace and sport. Wilson, during your career, when did you first become aware of the power of sport to change the way that people think, change the way that people act?
I think so. If I go back a little bit, it's going to be a long story, but I want to cut the story short. When I was in school, so I think the sports was give me to enjoy, to go to school and running. And from that period, I was running anyway. So during my high school time, so I got a chance to be in the national team to go to World Juniors in Canada when I was 15 years. And that moment, I could see sport could give me opportunity to travel, because I could look at back and I say, with my parents, with our situation, I cannot even get money to travel to go outside the country. I can manage to get education, to get everything, but then traveling. So I saw the sports give me that opportunity. And I say, so I'm not going to lose that opportunity. So I grab it. I developed the idea of really to be in top, so the success. And from there, so it's what kept me going. It was about sports. I want to be a champion. That was my dream. But then when I became a champion, so it became another dream. I want to be a world record holder. And then it became a world record, so it became another dream. I want to be Olympic champion. And it continues like that. And then after my career anyway in running, so I say, so what sports gave me? I like to give back to some other people. So I say, so I have to develop a project about the sport. But then while I'm still developing my own project, so Peace and Sports came. And I could see the opportunity of bringing the champions together. And that's from there, so I start really to say, okay, sports can change people's life by looking my own story and looking at the stories of the champions. And this, I think it can make a difference.
Okay. Now, through Peace and Sport, you obviously have an involvement in a number of projects. Perhaps you could tell us just a little bit about one of the projects that is particularly close to your heart at present.
No, the project is close to my heart. Is when I think in 2010 when the earthquake happened in Haiti. So that was at the time we have to rush to collect things, and so I remember that time I went to my room and I said, so what do I have in my room? So all my old shoes, all my old clothes, so I bring all of them and I say, so I'm donating to Peace and Sport to take to Haiti. And then one of my friends also, he collect around Kevin Marabi, so he collect around 1,000 rackets. And this was the right moment, and then they went there. You can see also it's in the picture here. And what got me there was the smile when they came back. When I see the youngest, they were smiling. So seeing the problem, they have no house, they have no parents, and then they start smiling. So that smile catch my heart to say, if somebody can smile like that, so that means there is hope in life.
Now, we're talking in Sochi at the Peace and Sport International Forum. It's the first time that this event has been held outside of Monaco. What's your assessment of the forum over the last couple of days?
So my assessment, this is the 6th edition of the Peace and Sports Forum. So my assessment from there, so it's really, being proud also to seeing that Peace and Sport is really growing. And now it's reaching outside to other countries. So being here in Russia, which is the country is going to host the Winter Olympic in 2014, so it's a step forward. So that's now it's really generating the power through sports, and also seeing the politician also here. And then this another thing is opening doors for people of Russia, people for Peace and Sport from all over the world, and also the champions from every event, because we have here the champions come from swimming, boxing, badminton, chess. So this really is a unique event if you have to look at, and also being in Sochi, which is far away from everything. So it's opening doors to reaching the roots of everyone. And I think so that's the good thing for the Peace and Sport, and then also for the forum going outside other countries.
Indeed, because next time we're off to, or the forum is off to Dubai, which reaches yet another audience.
Yeah, so this really something is growing. I say so, we plant a tree, but the branches now is growing, so we're having more, the tree is getting bigger and bigger.
That's perfect. Wilson, thank you very much.
Thank you.